So I'm up to step 5. Which is the tissue paper, and I haven't got any tissue paper out. So I'm not very organised, am I? Well, I might just use blue tissue. So I've got my tissue paper down, scrunched up and put down. I'm just using my gel medium. I might have to, actually might go over that. Okay, so that's down properly. And I'll give it a dry and I'll come back. Okay, well, I know Kat painted her white tissue paper, but I'm not going to worry about painting mine. I'm just going to use my black ink straight over the blue tissue paper, because that's what I had at hand. There we go. I really like that. So I really like that effect. So I'll put that one back in there. And that was the technique 5. And I'm up to my inches now. Oh, I should have left that out, because I'll put my inches on there. Okay, so I'll be back for the inches. Bye. Hi everyone. Back on to do the inchy step of the mixed media morsels, and I've decided to use some of those leftover strips of paper that I had from the other day, and I just went and made sure that they were all an inch wide, and now I'm going to just put some background colours on those strips of paper, and when I finish with the background I'm going to just cut them into the 1-inch squares. So I'm using my dabber paints and just colouring up all the bits of all the strips of paper that I had, and now I'm going around using a little bit of that punchinella and just putting another layer of texture on for the backgrounds of the inches. And now I'm using the little dotted non-slip mat. So when I put them down, I used a double-sided strip of sticky tape, and this is where I started fighting with it because I couldn't really rip the strips of paper off. And then I started using my Sam and Lucy cutter, and I thought, oh God, this is going to take me forever. So what I done, I just cut out a couple with my Sam and Lucy cutter, and I just measured using the one that I'd already cut out. I just started using that as a measure to cut the rest out, and I got quite a few. So here they all are, and cut into the 1-inch squares, and I'm just going around now and just putting another layer of interest on them. I managed to cut out quite a few, so I had quite a few left over because I think I only used 9 of the inch squares. I've got there's some banner stamps and owl stamps and a couple of little flower stamps that I'm just stamping down, excuse me, just to use for the backgrounds, and some hearts. So what I done was the camera ran out of juice, and I didn't realise it after I had started decorating all my inchies, which is something that I'm going to have to get used to if I keep using this camera. So while I was off camera, I went and decorated the inchies by putting some hearts on them, some little butterflies, little flowers, and with a couple of the owls, I actually I'd done a little bit of embossing on them. This embossing technique, whatever it is really, really new to me. But the owl that I embossed turned out just wonderful. So I have all my decorated inchies, and I'm just gluing them down onto my page for my mixed media morsels mixed media morsels technique book. My God, that's a mouthful. I'm just using the tacky glue to glue them down. And now I'm just going to slow that all down and bring it up so you can have a closer look. I think they turned out rather nice. Some flowers. I just drew a house on, coloured in an owl, put a heart sticker on and some flowers. There's my little owl that I embossed with the black embossing powder. And that Live Love